if you're a man in the West, especially in Western culture, especially in America, we'll even talk about the black community. If you give people a chance, they will design your life around them and what's good for them. How do you know? Everything they talk about is nothing about what benefits you as an individual or as a man. Your needs, your wants, your happiness, and your desires don't matter to them. It's all an extraction effort. Not saying that you should not be productive and valuable to yourself and for the people that you value in your life. Those people, especially the ones you brought into this world. But you got to understand, you have to almost liberate your mind from the programming that men in the West especially have received, which is their life as a disposable tampon. They should not receive any peace, any happiness. They shouldn't even be able to enjoy the resources or the labor or their time. And if you allow the greater society to program you or manage you, you will go to this grave as an unfulfilled human being, questioning what have you done for yourself. And that's why on this channel, we talk about self-development so much, taking time to pour into yourself. Today, I'm up early in the morning. I'm excited. I don't have irritation in my ears. So many of the people, especially from the community, will consider me to be quite useless. Good. Congratulations. I have an objectivist mindset. I recommend Ayn Rand to a lot of the brothers, especially the ones that are just coming out of divorce, white, black, it doesn't matter what you are. You have to deprogram the systematic programming. They have programmed women to be selfish and self-centered. They're naturally narcissistic as it is. So you have to almost become your best self-advocate in this world as a man. In America especially, you better become your own self-advocate because they're going to try and make you an altruist and tell you about the virtues of your life as a sacrificial animal for the benefit of everybody else. And you should not enjoy anything for your own life. And that's why guys like me come in, because I've seen it over. We've all been it. I've been it. I've been to a state of mind as a man where you go in the store to buy yourself a pair of shoes. And you're thinking to yourself, well, what does everybody else need? You calling people on the phone. I've been there. Trust me. That's why I recommend Ayn Rand. You can forget the part that she's an atheist. Scrap that. Whatever but the philosophy and the theory is correct in her regard and her philosophy on altruism. But you walk in that store and because you're raised to be such a disposable tampon and programmed by the greater society that you're not supposed to do anything nice for yourself because you're selfish then. You're selfish and you're centered. Not that you love yourself as a human being, but your only purpose in this life is to serve everybody else. And you guys know it. I know some of you guys right now getting up, about to work them 70, 80 hours a week. I've been there. Trust me, I've been there. I've worked a full 24-hour shift, trying to set everybody up, making sure everybody has everything what they need. Not that a man doesn't have certain responsibilities and duties as a man, especially when you have family. But the idea that you pouring into yourself makes you this so selfish, horrible human being. See, people have this idea and mentality. I can only talk about dating, relationships. My mind has a vast scope of topics, from finances to everything else in life, to I'm outside fixing things, doing things. But hey, if dating relationship is what draws people into the channel and that's what they want to talk about, congratulations. And even some women that come in the channel, they're going to come in here and try to lecture me about, because in their mind, they think they're smarter than us. They're so much more brilliant and smarter, and we're so emotionally damaged and weak. Not that we're just happy, enjoying our life and our peace. And a lot of guys are waking up to the whole idea that you're not a disposable tampon and that you have needs and you have wants and you have desires in life. And there's things that you want for yourself. And nothing wrong with that. That just makes you human. But they have taken the time to, one, the feminization of men, but also the dehumanization of men in this country. So if you're either going to be the person that signs up, and some guys take great pride in being a disposable tampon for everybody else's life, you're going to sign up for that program, or you're going to become self-empowered and not be a victim, not come out here crying, being a victim of what everybody has done to you. You have agency and control over your life. You control your happiness, you control your health, you control your peace. At the end of the day, nobody's going to take care of you like you. And I'm trying to get many brothers to wake up. Look at the people around you, even the ones you love, especially going to this Thanksgiving weekend. Again, whatever they say out of their mouth, it asks yourself the question, what is this really about? Is it about me? Is it about you? Or is it about me? And what plan are you trying to get me on that only benefits you? And sometimes you got to tell people to straight up kick rocks. Look them straight in the eye and say, get that bullshit out of here. Come on, man. Knock it off. And the women especially, oh my goodness. Especially for men growing up in that community with those matriarchal women who only see men as disposable servants. Again, that's their big issue. They don't want to serve men. They want you to be this obedient wallet. It's almost disgusting to look at it and watch it when these guys have gotten their balls clipped. Not all men. Salute to you brothers out here. I'm not knocking any men or whatever else. I'm not saying that. All I'm saying to you is this. Your life is valuable. Again, you were not brought to this earth, born, created, just to be somebody's walking wallet or disposable tampon. That's why I encourage brothers to take care of their health. Get into fitness, exercise is big, take walks, mental health walks, do your hobbies, the things that you enjoy. Maybe you like art, maybe you like doing things. Take the time out of your life to separate yourself from everybody else. I know a lot of people talk about, a lot of guys, like there's some guys who say, you know what, that don't like living with women anymore. Now, I love women, but living physically with women every day, it can wear you down. Not all women. There's some good women. You can be around them all the time. I like them. Like, I have a nice river or pond right here. I'll be honest with you, I'd rather just build a woman a house on the other side of the river over there. I go visit her when I need to visit her, and I like to keep my testosterone level nice and high over here. I like high testosterone. It makes me feel good, even as a 51-year-old guy. Because the more you hang around them, the more you're dealing with a bunch of bullshit. Not even if the nice ones. You'd be like, really? This is what you want me to do today? Well, you can go to Macy's on your own. Take your sister with you. I don't want to be in Macy's with you. Knock it off. I'd rather go fix the engine out back there. Much more enjoyable for my life. It keeps me nice and happy. That's the reality of life. And that's what being a bachelor is. I can wake up in the morning, even at 51, I have energy. I have energy because nobody, and even the nice women, no one's burning my ears. I love it. It's peaceful. It's enjoyable. I'm a peaceful sexual. That doesn't mean I love ladies. Don't look at this channel and be like, whoa, peaceful life. Ain't no incel culture over here. Very eligible bachelor. I love the life that I have, but I enjoy the fact that I'm able to enjoy my health, enjoy my freedom, and enjoy 100% of my resources, that I can choose to do whatever I want. If I walk outside and I say, I see some kids raising money for basketball and I want to give them some money, I do it. If I want to sponsor their team, I do it. If I want to do something, whatever I want to do, I do it because I feel like doing it and it makes me feel good and it benefits whatever else around me. But so I can be as generous as I want, or I could be as stingy as I want. That freedom is beautiful. Peace is beautiful. Don't let people shame you into thinking that you have to live a life that only benefits them in their world. And whenever these women start lecturing you, well, because that's what they do, they talk down to men in this country. I look at them and I just smile. Many times I respond to their comment section with a great thank you and a great deal of gratitude. Because again, you know what they want. They want to program you. How dare you spread the news of freedom? We let this tampon get out of the box in their mind. We're going to get that one back on in the box for usage. Anyhow, guys, let me know what you think on this video. Leave your comments down below. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. But the channel is starting to grow. People are starting to come in. And people, it's what it is. It ain't that service level conversation you're going to have with me once you come in here. That's why I like these. That's why, guys like me is necessary. Because what happens is I have none of the weaknesses that they can come for. They're gonna say, what are you? You're broke. Nope. What are you? You're this, you're that, you're that. Nope. None of those things. And they can't really, even these fake bootleg cuck simp guys on the internet that shame men, what are they gonna shame me for? At the end of the day, peace and blessings to you guys. Hit the like button. We'll talk more. But get out there today, do something nice for yourself. You work hard. Do something for yourself. Life is short. Today is the youngest you will ever be for the rest of your life. Peace and blessings. I'm out.